am about to pick up a load to head to Texas. So I
Okay.
just jumped on just real quick to see y'all lovely
Okay.
faces.
Okay.
And
Man.
There you go.
I probably won't be able to join you guys, but I wanted
Oh,
to say
We love
hello.
you.
We love you.
No
I love
problem.
y'all.
damn.
No
I
problem.
can't wait for us all to be together
How
again.
y'all do?
And it's Chicago Cigar Week.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, Stoney.
Listen, I feel some kind of way because Gus is on,
I know.
and listen, we got to have a talk about that Lancero because I'm just
Stone Meister.
I,
Going
I don't
nice.
care what color the band is because they're all the vibe, but it's the Lancero for me.
Thank you.
Just putting that out there.
Thank you.
I hear you.
Man, y'all got a new cigar coming out, right?
Well, we've actually got a couple. Actually, we're heading down to New Orleans. Well, I'm flying out on Thursday, but we've got two new cigars we're launching. We're launching something we're calling Devil Crab. I'll talk a little bit more about it, but it's a 4.5 by 60 pigtail. And then we're also introducing another limited. That's a limited item, but then we're also doing another limited, something called Dark Time. That's a higher end cigar that we had the folks down at Oliva Tobacco Company roll for us down in Nicaragua, and that's something really special. Again, I don't want to spoil the surprises, but I'll talk.
Yeah. No, I follow. So I saw that it said, "Hey, it's the announcement coming soon." I was like, "Oh man, why the teaser? Why the teaser?"
Well, look here, that's our time. We're going to officially welcome everybody to the Smoking Jacket broadcast.
Splash.
With Dr. Sayso.
It's the Smoking Jacket broadcast.
Y'all, chest over here is a straight fool. Look here, welcome to the Smoking Jacket broadcast. I'm Dr. Sayso, your host. I'd like to welcome all the co-hosts right now on the show, and we're gonna get to our guest in a minute. But Cheryl, what's been going on with you, girl?
I'm actually at the home front.
At the
No
home.
events out. Nothing. Well, I need to be trying to go to PCA, but obviously that's not happening. But nevertheless, it's almost Easter, so I'll probably hang and do some things here. I think Blend and Barrel just had a cut night, so it's stuff to do. I be in these cigar streets, but
Yeah,
I'm
no
at
joke.
home. I'm at home. Can you believe it?
Good place to breathe. Flip your heels 3 times. Anita, you still with us? Because I know you got to do your thing and roll. Anita's in her 18-wheeler right now, rolling. We're going to move on. Oh, man. Brother Stoney, what's happening, man?
What's good, brother? How you feel, man?
And we are on the heels of Chicago Cigar Week. And
Yes, sir.
what's going on with it, man? How's everything going?
Oh man, everything's coming along. Just been on the move. I got a chance to go down this weekend to support one of my brothers. TJ had his birthday party in Detroit, so I got a chance to run down there. Just getting back here, getting ready for PCA this week. So I've been on the move, man, getting things ready for Cigar Week, man. So just grinding, brother. Everything's good though.
Sounds good, man. I got a couple more emails to send you that compliment you with your media pass while you're there. So represent Smoking Jacket broadcast well, and man, we just want to definitely Let everybody know, get the tickets to Chicago Cigar Week, and because they're selling fast. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We got my man that certainly, definitely needs no introduction. He is, in my mind, the Ric Flair of the cigar industry. Mr. Hollywood himself.
Kumbaya.
And you know what? I'm just gonna turn it over to him, man, and let him just come in his own fashion, his own way, to let us know what's going on in his world and what's happening with Charleston Smoke Out.
What's up, everybody? If it's all right, it's all night.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, motherfucking week.
How
y'all doing? Man,
Look, Hollywood, now you give folks some leeway.
I gotta monitor what I say. I don't know, I'm in these people's establishment. This is so quiet in here. I don't know if I can talk loud or cuss or do whatever I want to do, but I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
Oh my God.
And make it do what it do.
Right.
So, man, what's the latest and the greatest going on with Charleston Smoke Out, man?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. There's a lot going on because there's a lot of moving parts, and adding on the education part, picking the right person for Cigar 101 and cigar etiquette, picking the right panel for the Q&A seminar. Because there's a lot of people that's in the industry, it's hard to choose who is that. So some of those components are not even buttoned up yet. All right, some folks see all the, you see the event that's happening and this, but behind the scene, it takes a lot of work and homework to do while you buying tickets. All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's getting buttoned up. All right, and we're gonna put that tie or that bow tie on them and let them know it's showtime.
Yes, sir.
I invited Gus on because I do a lot of partnership with West Tampa, not just in my city, in other states and cities. I love the relationship I have with them, and there's a lot of other brands, but I talk to Gus a lot. We text about some personal stuff, and we text about some business stuff. But they came in and head first. They didn't know what they was getting into, but they came in and doing some things. And Gus, I didn't tell you that there's something a little extra, but you guys are going on the swag bags. Yeah.
West Tampa.
Say that again.
West Tampa on the swag bags.
West Tampa is on the swag bags.
That's dope.
And there's a couple of other brands that's on the swag bag, but right now, West Tampa is on the line. But again, I appreciate you guys having this platform for us that cigar lounge owners as well as event. I'll say promoters. I've been a promoter my whole life. And that started from gospel up until now, and I still do gospel shows. All right.
I'm following you.
Oh yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
I tell my pastor, if you get a smoking section, I'll come to church a little bit more.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I'm serious about this. I told myself,
that's a great idea.
Even if you do a little, I don't care if you get another little 10 building, maybe a 10 by 20, and put some ventilation in there, and put a screen in there, and now we got satellite church. All right, but I promise you we pay more attention because we're doing what we love, and we're soaking up what we need. All right.
I feel a preach coming on.
It's already been had.
I hear you, Hollywood.
I ain't walking to that calling yet. I'm using the cigar industry for all of that, but I promise you guys, you may see all the fancy shades and the fancy clothes I may wear and the partying I may do, but the main thing is my community. All right. The main thing is my community. Using the funds that I make, I give back. All right. Because right now with Charleston Smoke Out, we have 2 nonprofits involved that are doing relevant work in the community. All right. One is the Crate Group. The Crate Group is a nonprofit 30 plus years that helps single family homes and goes into the school district. That's 3 different counties. And he found a way to get into it. Pee Wee football. All right. You know, Pee Wee football, where those parents don't have funds to pay for physicals and uniforms and cheerleading and stuff like that. That's what that come in at. All right.
That's good.
Now they're working on starting their own school. All right.
Awesome.
If they got an entrepreneur side, I'm gonna be right there in that class, because if I can teach these kids how to do it, all right.
There you go.
You know, I was having a conversation the other day about trade. You know, there's a lot of trade that's not even in schools no more. You know, teaching them masonry and mechanical work. I used to take my car to the school right around the corner for me to get my car worked on free. Now I can tell you, I don't know if the oil change was done right, but it was free. You know,
there was some lessons learned.
The other nonprofit I have involved is Everyone Voice Matters. All right, there's a lady that is the same neighborhood I raised up in, but she struggled with stuttering. So now she has a program that goes in school with those that are challenging with speech, you know. And now she had her grandson has dealt with that. So she got this little series called Low Herbie series. Got a mascot and everything, and she goes around in different schools with this program, you know, teaching them of patience, you know. And then you got to teach the kids patience and the adult patience when you're dealing with a person that dealing with some type of challenge.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo,
absolutely.
Both of those nonprofits, man, I'm 100%, 150% in with them. Last year we did a total of $6,000. I gave the Crate Group $1,000. We had Jenkins Orphanage, Hand to Hand, and then Everyone Voice Matters. So this year I want to raise $10,000 to give back.
That's awesome, brother.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's definitely. I got to get to some of these comments, but definitely, man. Look here, we got to give Stoney. Well, first of all, introduce who you got with us today.
Say that again.
Introduce who you had with us today.
Oh, so my guy right now, I got Gus on the line from West Tampa Tobacco. Gus is they've been in business. What is it now? 4 years now, Gus?
Only 3. It'll be 3 in June. Yeah.
3 in June. Okay. So that's 3. Yeah. So when I started the brick and mortar, you guys started West Tampa. I was actually one of their first 5 accounts. All right. So I got Gus, and then I also have Kia Watts. She's one of the Southern Cigar Queens, as well as also with the brand Conscious Cigars. And you know, I tell her she's a brand by herself, just the name Kia Watts.
All mad.
Now,
Appreciate you, Brad.
hey, Chris, how many people can get on here?
How many what?
How many people can get on here?
We got 1, 2, 3. We got 6. So we got 4 more slots, man.
All right, Tim, join in. I sent Tim the link too.
Good there.
Tim,
good there.
Now I want to say this, and I know this is y'all podcast, but you know I just kind of the
day is your show.
Oh, okay.
So come on with it.
It's showtime, y'all. It's showtime. So one thing I want to say to my brother Stoney, all right? Stoney has supported Charleston Smoke Out. It was the year before last, and he couldn't make it last year. And I said I was gonna get there, and Stoney ordered a shirt. Now y'all know Stoney is a big fella, right? All right. Stoney, I owe you a better shirt than what you got. Oh, there you go, Charleston. I see the cup. I
You know,
feel
you already know.
Represent.
you know what we do? We share each other's stuff. All right.
No
If it
Yeah,
doubt.
and
comes to
promote.
mind, and guess what? I am making it my business to go to Chicago, which is my mom's hometown. I've never been to, so
What?
I am going this year.
That's
What?
love, bro. That
Hey,
is much
even Gus
love.
raised his eyebrows. Even Gus raised his eyebrows.
Hey
Oh man,
man,
you're gonna love Chicago.
look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. Chicago is a city already off the hook.
Yeah.
But man, when Stoney put that thing together, brother, let me tell you something. It's lights out, baby. It's lights out.
That's what's up.
Well,
You
well,
know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Just in reference to that, brother, that truly means a lot to me, man. Like I said, when I came down to Charleston, the hospitality you guys showed, man, was off the charts. Again, the experience was something special. I'm looking forward to getting a chance to get back down there in a few weeks. So, man, I'm just super excited about the collaboration. Like I said, man, it's all family, it's all love. Like I said, we definitely share each other's stuff, man. Because again, all these other people try to do things and make it about competition. No, it's about love, it's about family, it's about just leaf. And we're gonna keep it going, brother. So I'm really excited about that, and I appreciate you, man.
That's right.
All right, dang on, Reverend Stoney. Yeah,
Reverend Stoney, we're gonna
yeah, another one. We had two pastors.
so Gus,
Oh,
man,
wait, baby.
if it's all right, it's all night.
Right.
No doubt.
So man, you've been working with Hollywood Calvin for I guess the last 3 years. What is your experience in terms of him being solid as a businessman? That I know. I appreciate his candor, the advice that he has been given. His peers and even those that have before us and even after him. So what has it been like, man? And what's your role this
Ask
year?
him all the hard questions. Talk shit about him.
Hard questions. Oh, well, he
That's
told me
teamwork.
to say, he told me only to say good things about him, so I'll try to stick to the script. Let me check. I wrote it down in my hand here.
Right.
No, first of all, before I jump in, I want to thank you all for having me on the podcast today. I really do appreciate it. And as Hollywood said, definitely he and I have a unique relationship. I've got a lot of customers, but not everybody is necessarily a friend, and I definitely consider Hollywood a great friend. And it's interesting when I think about it. I've been in the industry about 14 years now. Rick Rodriguez and I started West Tampa, just under 3 years ago. And I remember when I met Hollywood, it was our first trade show. We had the company was 3 weeks old, and we took a big chance, and we got a booth. It was kind of by the restrooms, but we tried our best to look like we knew what we were doing. And while we had decades of experience in the industry, it's one thing being in it, it's one thing doing your own thing and being an entrepreneur. And unlike Hollywood, my career, I wasn't an entrepreneur. This is my first shot at it. I worked for big companies. I was a cog in the wheel, and this was my first shot at running my own business. And again, I vividly remember sitting down with you, Hollywood, and we were sitting down in our little leather chairs that we got, and we started talking. And little did I know that we'd be where we're at 3 years ago. And I feel like you've given me an opportunity, introduced me into your community. I know you invited me out to some events. As Hollywood said, he's not just in Charleston, he's all over. He's introduced me to people in North Carolina. He's introduced me to people in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, here in Virginia, over in the Virginia Beach area, Major League, another guy. So really, what I appreciated is Hollywood is a true partner with West Tampa. He has our best interest in mind as we have his. And I'm excited this year because while we've been able to support the Charleston Smoke Out through cigars and other stuff in the past, we hadn't been able to make it out there. So this year, Rick Rodriguez's daughter, Sarah, is going to be there supporting me. And, it's always good to have, a principal. Rick's daughter is very involved in the, in the company, really interested. She's just learning the industry. And I think what she's also found is a home in the community, in the female community of cigar smokers, and they've really embraced her. And again, I'm really excited about her participating in the event, further developing the relationship that we have with Hollywood and with you all. And it's really been a pleasure. And it's Tony, I wanted to tell you, I'm born and raised in Detroit, so I hope you shout out to my family and friends out there in Detroit, because Detroit's still home for me. I live in Richmond, Virginia, but I still consider Detroit home for me.
No doubt. I see we got some Detroit people online here too, so shout out to Detroit.
All right.
Yeah, what up, though?
Yeah.
Y'all know.
Well, we got the queen. And
look at it. She's like, oh, cheese.
And now you have a role in Charleston Cigar Week. So, girl, what's going on? What we doing? What we doing this time?
Listen,
bro. Because look, I feel I'm gonna have to get your autograph soon.
Yeah, listen, bro, call me today, sis. I need you. That's it. I'm here.
That's it.
Put the best.
Hey, Chris. Everybody that's on today was called this morning. All right. Gus got a text
the day of and say, "I need you tonight." Who does that? Hollywood does.
Hey, look, a mover and a shaker.
Mm-hmm.
Always stay ready.
So Hollywood, man, year one, when people thought you outdid yourself. Year two, when people really thought it couldn't get no better. Here we are, years later, man. What is the success of it all, man? I know some of the things we talked about, and you said you don't want it to get, too much bigger than what it is. But I really don't think you have any choice in that matter.
No. There's always a choice. All right. There's always a choice. All right. Let me tell you why there's always a choice. You can choose. You can choose when you cut it off at. All right.
True that.
Now, if I wanted to get any larger and larger, then I'm gonna have to add on a lot more team. All right. The larger the event, the more complaints. All right. And I'm telling you that from experience with my tax office. All right.
Yeah.
The more clients I do, the more issues I deal with. All right. So, I cut off, VIP right at 250, 300. Right. And some folks say, they want everybody to feel like VIP. But you got some VIP people, and you got some folks that are general admission, all right? And that don't mean that, okay, you got this amount of money and you don't. Nah, it just means that this is where you at, all right? Now, you still gonna have a good time, straight across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I see Charleston Smoke at? We are at 5 years, and some establishments don't last 5 years. All right, yes, I am very happy and ecstatic about being in 5 years. I mean, those 5 years went past real fast. All right, in my mind, this wasn't in my mind to be doing this. This wasn't in my mind to be in the forefront with cigars. This was not my plan. But I won't say I grew to love it. I guess it's designed to be like this. All right. So I'm embracing it. All my ambassadors, I tell them, don't ever tag me. Don't tag me in nothing. Tag Charleston Smoke Out, because guess what? It is not about me.
Right.
I may be the visionary behind Charleston Smoke Out, but I like to be behind the scenes, watch the work, make sure that the customer service is there, make sure that whatever we say we are going to do is there, make sure that the entertainment is A1, make sure that the food is good, make sure that the cigars and anybody that's representing their cigar brand ain't no snooty acting motherfucker. All right, because you can give that vibe off, and somebody asking about a cigar. we have a lot of folks that smoke cigars that come to these events that's not educated. All right.
Absolutely.
We give them the party, and that's what they like, but we ain't give them no substance.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So we have to give them some substance. All right. And when I say substance, I'm on both sides. I'm on the promoter side and I'm on the retail side. All right. On the retail side, you want to educate these folks that smoke cigars, because I ain't gonna say cigar smokers, folks that smoke cigars, because you go into a lounge and you bring your own. All right. You might bring your own drink and everything else, but that comes with cigar etiquette and cigar 101. All right. We have to teach them. All right. Everybody is in business to stay in business, not for you to soak up some air condition and watch some TV. All right. I know if I preach and if I got an airman corner, but I hear the choir at my back.
That's straight fact.
Right.
Chester, what you got for anybody on the panel, man?
So you said it wasn't in your plan. I don't know if you've ever spoke about this before with these folks, but what made you get started? What made you? What was the catalyst for starting the Charleston Smoke Out?
All right. Starting Charleston Smoke Out. Well, it was really not to start Charleston Smoke Out. It started with Lux, my brick and mortar, my mobile.
Okay.
And I got a good brother that I love dearly, but he was the brains behind cigars, and I was the funding. And at a point, I think in his mind he thought he was working for me, but it wasn't that. All right, it was a partnership. And when someone decide to quit on you, or listen to other folks, I didn't start something to fail. I didn't have a plan B. You got to make that thing work. All right. If you have a plan B, you already decide to fail. So in the first year, there was I was a part of GTG, Good Time Gang Cigar Club. All right. And we were doing this event called Hook Day, and this is and this. Yeah. And so in the first year, I did an event. We call it Charleston's Great Smoke, before it was Charleston Smoke Out. All right. Had my lawyer involved, and the city was involved, and probably about 2 weeks before, I got a cease and desist by some brothers down in Miami that does Great Smoke or Big Smoke, whichever one it is. All right. Yeah. So I sent it to my lawyer, and my lawyer said, "I just changed the name." I was like, "Well, shit, I done got stuff printed all over the place." So we did that. And in the second year, now in the first year, everything was free. All right. And I don't do anything small. So I may have had a platform of a stage with some lights and sound and all this kind of stuff, which ended up being Smokechella now. We did Smokechella last year. So this is the second year doing Smokechella. So it grew. So in the first year, I think it was $7,500. The second year, everything was $75 straight across the board. No higher, no lower, no VIP, no general admission. $75 straight across the board. And I looked at it, I said, "Oh, they like this shit. They like it." So I enhanced it more. All right. And I visited Black Smoke Miami. I visited Houston Cigar Week. I visited Orlando Fest, Ybor City. Outside of the cigar industry, I do festivals, music festivals, big. Okay. 15, 20,000 people. All right. Wow. So why not do that for the cigar industry with no issues, with no customer service issues, with no lack of integrity for what you say you're going to do? Why not put that in place? Now I don't want to get that big. That's a large operation, y'all. It's a large operation.
Absolutely.
So
It's a lot of moving parts.
yeah. Now Charleston is a city that's known for a lot of festivals. We got Moja Festival. We have um, uh, beer and wine festival, beer festival. I mean, any festival you can think of, whether it's food or it's beer or a drink, it happens. All right.
Yeah.
I just slipped the cigar festival right on in there.
There you
All
go.
right. You know, when you come to Charleston, I don't want you to just come for the event. If you want to break off and go to and learn about some history of Charleston, I got a brother that will take you in his Sprinter van and give you that tour.
Give me that tour. Okay.
Unscripted. Now there's a tour that's scripted. That ain't a true story. All right. You want the unscripted stories, you know, to learn about slavery and learn about the market and where they sold the slaves at. You know, you want to eat some good food. Just get a list. I can send you every place. And if I send you to a place and you have a bad experience, they don't want me to know that you had a bad experience. All right? They don't. Because our cities, it's a little different. Nobody want bad press with food in our city. We handle things a little different.
Is that right?
Yeah. We handle things
no problem.
No problem.
Girl, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
I was gonna say you was getting to the meat and potatoes, right? So you with Charleston Smoke Out. So you mirror that off of the festivals.
So mirrored off of the festivals. You know, we started with 3 days and then it expanded to 4 days, and now we're at 5 days. And you know, the first day is the day where it comes to be, it's almost like, well, what's after this? And that's just the registration and meet and greet. You know?
Okay.
Some folks they don't want to go to sleep. Listen, I gotta get some rest. I gotta wake up and do this thing all over again the next day. But you know, going in on Thursday is the registration and then the meet and greet. And that's you can walk across the parking lot to get to the meet and greet. All right. That's how close it is. Going into the second annual charity golf tournament, Charles Smith, he handles the golf tournament. I don't know how to play golf. All right, I done hurt my back. I see Tim. What's up, baby?
What's going on? What's happening?
Good. Up, Tim.
Good.
Tim and Stoney got the same microphone.
Hold up! Don't do me like that. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, brother. My bad.
No, you good.
No, don't turn it down. No, I'm just. We always give Stoney a hard time. He got that deep voice.
But so we go on Friday. We got the charity golf tournament. And that's where we raise funds for the Crate Group on that. That's at Westcott Golf Club. And then right after that starts those classes for the Cigar 101, the cigar etiquette, the Q&A seminar. Now the Q&A seminar is also important because those that are thinking about either getting in the business to be either a lounge owner, a mobile cigar lounge owner, or a brand owner, we have those three that's on the panel. So a cigar lounge owner, a brand owner, and a cigar lounge owner, brand, and a mobile cigar lounge, and a financial person. All right, because we understand this industry is not cheap. All right, it'll show if you're being cheap. It'll definitely show.
I appreciate you doing something like that because one, it helps people that, one, really don't know what they're doing, save money down the line. And my man
at West
Temple.
We need those up this way.
Let me turn this over to Cheryl for any questions she might have for anybody on the panel.
Hey, cousin.
What's up, cousin? What's going on? Hey, y'all hear me better now, huh? Yeah, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Hey, look.
Don't
Hey,
do me like that.
Nah,
Hey,
that was love.
Tim, did you see that fake move? Like she was swatting the fly. She was like, "Pick me next. I got to speak."
Yeah.
No.
Listen, I disclaim because Kia lives in Florida. Hey, sis. That's kinfolk right there. That's my girl all day long. I have to say to Gus, you have a family here in Orlando, so if you ever come here, your cigar sells very well. They are in the Orlando Cigar Box, which is our newest lounge, our gem, and Joshua Brown, we're so proud of him for the way that lounge has taken off, and the product sells.
That's
it really
great.
does. And so that was my off camera disclaimer. We need those Lanceros.
Lanceros. Well, it's interesting when you talk, people who know cigars can appreciate a Lancero. And what I mean by that is that, when you get into the larger ring gauges, sometimes you lose a little bit of what you get out of the wrapper when you smoke. Yeah. And with a Lancero, because you have less filler, you have less competing with the flavor of the wrapper. And
Absolutely.
So I think I always tell folks, when you smoke a Lancero, you're really smoking that wrapper. And then, of course, there's nothing wrong with, the other sizes. But, I think anytime, I like, me, sweet spot for me is a Toro. But I always tell people, when you get into those smaller ring gauges and smaller cigars, you really have to have, because that's where you can expose a blend, I guess is the way to say it. If you don't have that blend, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide that smaller.
Ooh, that's powerful.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you. The Lancero was, and the reason why we didn't launch originally with Lanceros, we launched it because people told us we want Lanceros. Mm-hmm. A lot of the stuff that we do, we listen to what the feedback people give us. I don't know if you all had a chance to smoke the Attic Series cigar. Well, the Attic Series, all right, Kia. The Attic Series cigar was a limited edition that we launched that actually turned into our West Tampa Red. We actually used a very similar blend, and because of the response to Attic Series, we launched the Red. So very similar profiles. We do a little different on the leaf selection for Attic than Red. Very similar blends.
If you haven't had one, I'm telling you.
I haven't.
I've smoked them all.
I smoked one yesterday.
I felt out of place.
There's a winner, and every Vitola you have to get you one, get you some, get it in your life.
That was a commercial.
Yeah, right.
Get you some.
Tell me where to send the check. Tell me where to send the check.
She can't dress for it too.
Get you some. Get you some.
That last one, that Circle of Life. I'm waiting to get my hands on that one, but I like every blend that all have put out. Very, very good smokes. Very good cigars.
Thank you.
Very good cigar.
We just started shipping. In fact, that's been out beginning of January. Actually, it was a little bit delayed. We actually unveiled it at last year's PCA show, but we ran into some freight issues with our boxes out of Vietnam. And so rather than launch something around the Thanksgiving, Christmas time, we waited until after the first of the year. But that was a great partnership with the folks down at with EPC at Casa Carrillo in Dominican Republic. So that was our first blend that we branched out of Nicaragua. And that goes to the long and relationship that Rick Rodriguez and Ernesto Perez Carrillo have had over the decades. Ernesto was one of the individuals who trained Rick early on in his career, and they've maintained their friendship. And a funny story: when Rick and I were first starting West Tampa, or thinking about West Tampa, we had reached out to Ernesto because Ernesto was almost a father figure to Rick. And we said, "Hey, Ernesto, we're thinking about doing this. Would you be willing to do a cigar for us?" And he said, "No." He told us, "Don't get into the industry." He said, And we were stunned. I got to be honest with you. I mean, I knew Ernesto a little bit, but Rick and he, like I said, it was like a father-son relationship, and we were stunned. And we're like, well, we worked at General Cigar I worked there 7 years. Rick was there for 20 some odd years. He said, no. And he said, no. And, he was right. The things that he warned us about and the challenges, Hollywood mentioned about not just the financial component, but just the challenges. I mean, it's a wonderful industry. We love it, but it's not easy, and nothing worth doing is easy. And so he was right. But then we came back, a year and a half later, and he says, okay, I think you guys know what you're doing. I think it's about time. And so Rick and he got together in the factories, blended up Circle of Life. And the Circle of Life isn't just a cigar. It's a story. It represents not just West Tampa. It represents everyone in this industry. Every one of us has a circle of life. There's bumps and highs and lows throughout life. And when you look at our logo, you'll see it's not a complete circle. It's still open because that open component represents the story yet to be told. And in all of our advertising, we encourage people. We want to hear your stories. Nobody wants to hear about me and where I'm from and Greg. And yeah, that's fine and dandy, but it's really all about the people in the community, in the cigar smoking community. And that's what we're hoping Circle of Life will do, is allow people to share their stories with each other, with us, and enjoy doing it.
I want to what I do. I want to bring up, for those who have been lounge owners, mobile lounge owners, Hollywood, just yourself, and on the behind the scenes. Let's talk about, and we raised this issue at end of last year, beginning of this year, regarding the potentiality of tariffs and how that will impact imports. And I know I have on my page, and in some groups there have been discussions relative to what that impact will have on cost and those types of things. So who wants to take that? Hollywood, Gus?
So I'll start first. All right.
That's Hollywood.
If that happens, right, we have to adjust.
Correct.
All right. We would have to adjust. I think either last year or year before, as a whole, the tobacco industry, all the brands did an increase. All right.
Correct.
So you know what that means? All the retailers had to do an increase. All right. All the consumers had to pay a little bit more. It affects everybody. All right.
Right.
Understanding being in business, in the retail business. All right. Budget, payroll, marketing, customer service, and cleanliness. All right. All of that plays a part. The establishments that lack some of those things, some of those customers drop off. They go to the next spot. All right. You're not guaranteed no customers a day. You have to reel them in with good customer service. All right. You can have a high price cigar based upon Keystone, but if your customer service don't match, they're gonna find the cheapest place to go get a cigar, or they're gonna go on Cigar Bid, or they're gonna go online and smoke at home. Am I lying?
Exactly. And Hollywood, hold that thought, because and sure, great question. I love the question, but I want to stay on the focus of Charleston Smoke Out, because one, man, we here to sell them tickets. Two, we making sure well out. Three, we want you to make sure that you get an opportunity to tell everybody what they're missing, because look, we got Kia Watts in the house. We got my man. Hey, look, the man that I respect highly as a podcaster, and learning some things from him, my man. Shit, the cigarologist, and now just coming up and stepping up to the stage is my man Cigar Mike.
There we go.
And so, yeah, so you got to let the folk know what's going on, what's happening, what's cracking, and let them know why it's important. They need to get their ticket.
Hey, Cheryl, I appreciate it, girl. I'll talk on that any day, so we're going to come back to that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right?
Indeed.
But as the facilitator said, we're going to get back to this Charleston Smoke Out. If it's all right, it's all night.
Yeah, man.
All right? But, Charleston Smoke Out, like I said, it's a 5-day event, Thursday to Monday. And I think I stopped on the golf tournament and going into the education. At 3 o'clock on that Friday is actually the gates open for Smokeella. And Smokeella is a baby because of mine, because I love music, I love live music. So we got the big stage, we got the lights and the bells and the whistles, and all of the vendors are barricading you in. Folks is asking, you gonna bring the water slide out again? I think that's when you was there, right, Stoney? I had a water slide in the middle of the field.
Yes,
So I'm gonna tell you, I'm a big kid at heart, all right? But we are adults that can turn into kids and have a good time and be like, I ain't did that in 20 years. I ain't did it in 30 years. All right. But while we're doing that, we are meeting brands. All right. We are meeting folks that sell different cigar apparel or their own brand or oh man, I don't know if y'all ever had one of those drinks from Cannabis.
Hey, Hollywood, hold up. We got a problem.
All right,
we got a problem. Look at that comment right there. Look at that comment. Look who it's coming from.
Yeah. You know what? I should send her this link, but she under the weather. But she on here commenting in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might have her bandana on or LSF thing over her eyes or something like that. She's gonna brand it now.
No doubt.
See, yeah, right.
Yeah, she think it's funny.
Yeah. So she was one of those ones that I hit this morning. I said we're gonna chime up, but she under the weather. But it looked like she's feeling good. What's up, Cigar Mike?
Cigar
muted.
He's Cigar Mike.
There you go.
What's happening?
What's
right
up?
What up, Mike?
Right here.
Hey, Mike.
What's happening, groovy people?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Now this I'm gonna go on this side. LSF is the only mobile cigar lounge that I decided to be exclusive for Charleston Smoke Out. All right.
Oh well, that's a given.
All right. Now and there are a lot of mobile cigar lounges that we saw that want to be vendors and this. And it's nothing against you guys. And I'm gonna tell you, me and Auntie, we talk. She was like, sometimes you might give another one a chance. This and this. I said, yeah, you better stop that shit. All right. But maybe we might need to do a mobile cigar lounge festival.
Hey, that's a great. Think about how they do that with the food truck.
Yeah. Like the food truck.
Say that out loud.
Somebody say that out loud. Don't say that out loud.
Man, they'll take it.
What's up, Cigar Mike?
So here's the thing. We're going to have to move it around because I'm working on something just like that here.
Well,
so look at it. Now we got to take it nationwide now. It's outside now.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. But now, I mean, I be getting off subject and all kind of stuff, y'all. Listen, what's for me gonna be for me. All right.
Yeah.
What's gonna be for Charleston Smoke Out gonna be for Charleston Smoke Out. But we can get off subject and get back on subject. I don't mind because guess what?
It's all good. It's all good.
Right. I don't mind. With mobile cigar lounges and brand owners, you know, giving them a chance because at first I was a mobile cigar lounge. I wasn't allowed to get certain accounts because hey, we don't do mobile cigar lounges. All right.
And that's how I started.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. What my mobile cigar lounge did for my city, it developed hundreds, almost thousands of smokers within that year and a half that I really drived it like I don't know nothing else. And every last cigar lounge, brick and mortar, is benefiting from it. All right. And no matter where you at, they are benefiting from it because I might be on the corner like I'm a food truck, but I got cigars, and folks may be passing by there when they get off of work and they grab a cigar and this and this. Now, when they grab that cigar, they're gonna figure out, well, he ain't always out every day, so I'm gonna start going to the cigar lounge. All right. A mobile cigar lounge enhances your city for cigar smokers.
Absolutely.
True.
When we don't want to go in the fast food restaurant line or sit in the line and we find a food truck, or we can get something quick to eat before we go home.
There you go.
All right. All right. Back on track. Back on track.
Look,
it's a great idea, though.
Sister Dawn, she wants to know what happened with the yacht party, man.
Oh, we cannot smoke on the yacht, and we ain't doing that. If we can't smoke, we can't do that. So everyone that bought a yacht party VIP today, they got a $50 refund back on their ticket from that. So that email went out today. Everybody got a $50 credit. Whoever bought a VIP ticket that had the yacht party connected to it got a $50 credit that's going back on your card. I don't know how many days that take. I say 3 to 5, but I know you got the email today because I made sure of it.
Oh man.
Hey Hollywood, I wanted to make a quick comment about the Smoke Out. As a manufacturer, as a brand, one of the things the way I think about what you guys are doing here is you're not holding an event, you're creating an experience for your attendees. Like when people walk away from this, I'll be honest with you, I don't like to do events. Like I see those people show up, they take a cigar, and then they leave. But what a lot of folks don't do it, and there are some that are starting to do it and doing a good job. And I think you're definitely setting the standard for what this experience is. And so that's what I think that people who attend this, they're going to smoke cigars. That's the common factor that's going to bring everybody together. But it's those experiences, multi-day. People are going to be talking about not just the cigar they smoke, but the friendships that they developed, the friendships they rekindled, the things that they did. They start talking about next year before this year's even done.
That's
That's what gets me excited to want to support this type of thing. And what I'm excited that you've given us the opportunity to be able to participate is because of that, because that's what makes it unique. I always tell people we all kind of smoke these little brown sticks, but what makes them unique? What makes them different? Yeah, we strive hard to deliver a great cigar and make them unique, but it's those experiences that you have. And that's what gets me excited about what you all are doing with the Smoke Out. Y'all see
why I like West Tampa?
Hey man,
y'all see why
that's one thing.
Conscious cigars.
That's one thing that Rick Rodriguez said. I saw him speak once, and he talked about the story.
He really did.
He talked about the story of the cigar, so I can understand that. That makes great sense. The story of the cigar helps sells that cigar.
Exactly. And the other thing too, kind of related, is I will tell you all what I am seeing as a big trend are mobile cigar lounges. And I think, Hollywood, for what you were saying, in fact, I had a couple down in Florida, obviously what you all are doing. I have one in Kentucky, in just outside of Lexington in Georgetown. I got a call from a guy in Iowa who's starting, another up in Illinois. They are starting to pop up all over the place. Now, is everybody doing them the right way? Don't know yet. but that is a trend. When you talk about doing something that's, like you said, the food truck phenomena, there's something there for sure. And like I said, we'll get in early and do it right. I think you're going to be really successful.
Yeah. So when he spoke about the experience, y'all, we understand the party, we got the education, but have you ever experienced a motherfucker that take over the city? All right. When I say take over the city, whichever hotel we at, I run the hotel. All right. And I'm saying this, put my bunkie on my shoulders. It's just what happens. I control the staff. They work for me during that weekend. All right. The bar belongs to me.
All right, makes sense.
All right. Yeah. All right. I choose what liquors are on or off that bar. All right. I choose what liquors comes outside. To see a hotel shut down a whole pool, I have to rent the pool next door for those that might trickle in that stayed at this hotel. If you want to come here, it's a fee. But if you want to go to the hotel next door, it's free. All right. That's an experience that a lot of folks don't really experience. They're wild. They're very wild about, are we really doing this? We really shut down this whole pool and smoking. Still got vendors around the pool, got food trucks in the parking lot. We're parking at Tanga Outlet across the street. We got off-duty police officers patrolling, making sure we are safe to cross the street to get to this pool party. That's a whole other world. Music playing, we out late at night. Now this is the other thing. When you control the hotel, you can stay out all night. Ain't nobody complaining. All right. Because 99% of the people is for this one event. Going into and I'm gonna say last year when we did the Smoking Sneaker Gala, and I don't know where those people came from, but we had about 1,000 people from one lounge all the way down to 2 other lounges down there outside. All right. Wow. So now that I've moved my lounge out of Monk's Corner into North Charleston, my parking lot, I can put a fair in my parking lot. That's how large it is. Right. So we don't have no issues. In the city of North Charleston, we have a lot of allowance because what we do in city of North Charleston isn't a nuisance to our area. So we are protected, we are loved, we are supported to have a good time.
And you get back.
And we get back.
Yeah. My man, cigarologist, what's up, man? What's happening with you? Yeah, that's my man. That's my man, Tim Walker, cigarologist. What's happening?
He muted right now.
He muted, man. You come off mute.
There you go. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. My bad. Yeah, hey, it's different when you ain't hosting. You gotta look for shit and click on it.
Hey, y'all know what? You know what? Hey, you was paused for a second. I don't know if you was listening to us or watching porn.
I'm gonna say both.
Watch this. Hey, y'all watch out. Don't give that guy at the bottom of the front of the ammo. I don't need that.
What they ain't gonna do is do my fellow Marine like that. That's for sure. Yeah,
there we go. See that? We got each other's back.
Yeah, pick your battles wisely. What's up, man? You coming up on the hill? And let me say this, man. Hollywood, man. I definitely appreciate the invite, and man, I had every intention of wanting to come down there and take you up on your offer. Me and Chester was ready to rock and roll, man. Unfortunately, and I was gonna rap to my man Tim about this. I'm battling some health issues right now. Just got over prostate cancer, and then potentially have to deal with another, type of cancer. Hopefully tomorrow, my man Chester gonna rock with me tomorrow. Take me to my appointment. I got about a 2-hour procedure. About an hour anyway. Hopefully things work out for the best, and I don't have to fight that battle again. Because this time I'm dealing with. Yeah, I know.
He keep looking at the laptop.
Oh yeah, I'll keep looking at the laptop, but
Real, brother.
potentially
most
dealing with
definitely.
pancreatic, not sure, but we're gonna find out. But I'm believing, my high source God and my Savior Jesus Christ. So I ain't gonna worry about
Claiming
that. I
that.
ain't gonna fight no battle, so I ain't claiming that. So man, and from one podcast to the next, man, when you get down there, man, knock it out the park, baby. Knock it out. So what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do when you get down there, bro?
Me?
Nah, I'm talking about my man Tim, because I know he about to set it off, man. Because I was coming down together, and we had a plan. We had a plan. Hey, Hollywood, we had a plan, man. And look, let me tell you something. I got to say, man, I appreciate you.
Man.
For even extending the offer, and that meant a lot, bro. And I really wanted to make it down there. I wanted to drive my RV down there. Park next to lipsticks and fingertips. But man, I'm gonna get this.
I was waiting. I was waiting for that. I was like,
man,
when you sent me those pictures,
it really kind of is breaking my heart, man. But I'm gonna probably end up taking my leave of absence from church, and maybe even have to let the co-host run this podcast for a minute, man. But again, I ain't claiming nothing. And I'm believing God, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. And, once I get these results, and hopefully it's just a simple surgery and get it over with, be done, and get back on the grind. Because if you notice, I ain't drinking and I ain't smoking, so and that's breaking my heart.
Sure is. I'm sitting next to this.
You got to have wisdom during this time.
Well, Chris, man, if I get to do something, man, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, man. But I'm working for Spanky Johnson in a couple of days, man. So I don't know how much podcasting I'm getting in. Spanky gonna have us busy down there.
Who is Magic Johnson? Who is Magic Johnson? Nah, man. Hey. Nah, man. Nah, that's I'm Michael Jordan.
I said Spanky Johnson. They said Magic Johnson.
Spanky Johnson. Oh, okay.
You said who's Magic Johnson?
Hey. So
you work this Spanky that week. Give me Bumpy Johnson. Give me
Frank White.
Who that?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas.
All right, and this is the last one. Give me Elon Musk.
Oh,
there we go.
Just don't do that little wave he does. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, little wave. I like that.
So, don't do that little wave.
So Cigar Mike. Cigar Mike.
Yes, sir.
And I know you got an event going on right now, bro. I appreciate you chiming in, getting in the car where he's nice and quiet with the request of my brother Chris.
I'm actually between two events. I'm right from one to another.
You right. I hope you ain't driving.
So
don't look like
I would, but y'all so entertaining. I had to pull over and laugh at y'all, man.
So Cigar Mike has hosted Charleston Smoke Out all 5 years.
Look,
right.
let me. Is there anybody that can do it better?
Nope.
Yeah, really,
it is
legitimately.
I've said.
That's the
go. My first experience. Go ahead, man.
Give Cigar Mike. I'm gonna let you talk on that part, and then I do want to go back over to Kia, and because the Southern Cigar Queens are hosting Saturday night. Dukes and Boots. We're gonna go with Cigar Mike first and let him do his thing, and then we go over to Kia Watts.
Is the Boots about to touch down on the ground? Because I'm about tired of that damn song.
Look. Fan out. Wait up. Oh, you got about that.
Don't be tired of it yet. Don't be tired of it yet.
Where the fans at?
Charleston Smoke Out, baby.
And
you know that's gonna be a collector's item.
The funniest thing. I wake up in the morning.
Don't
I get ready to go take my shower. I'm up here humming damn boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Every real life surgery. Anyway.
You definitely don't want to come because we're gonna be popping our fans and we're gonna be shaking our ass. So hey.
Man, look, Charleston been popping them fans. Charleston's popping them fans years ago. We was down there. I sent Hollywood the video from when we was down there. It showed them there was originators doing that way before the song came out. So y'all been doing that.
Been doing that, baby. Been doing that.
Hey, look, I appreciate all the let me just take time to thank these guys right now. I appreciate all the prayers and concern. Hey, but y'all know definitely we're gonna get this, and I got this. Yeah, thank you.
No, prayer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I definitely want to say that, you know, but all God's strength and God's speed to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Good health and prosperity. Wanted to say that, and yeah, that's a bunch of my employers and and my I see some of my media partners on here. I see some of my vendor partners on here. You know, everybody on here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great night. Great night.
Hey, Cigar Mike, I will never forget with me, you, was it Jameson, when we was at the PCA in Vegas, and we stayed up, man, till you couldn't stay
up.
The
sun came up. The sun was out.
Man, we had a blast, bro. But we had an in-depth conversation, and that's when I really got to know who you was. And I think you got to know a little bit about who I was, and I appreciate you for that.
Hey, no, I appreciate you and the work that you're doing, brother. Of course, my brother Tim on here, cigarologist, one of my broadcast partners with the Atlanta Cigar Experience. Appreciate you. Shit, who else is on here? Gus, don't know you like that, but me, Rick's a good friend of mine, and you know, I love Rick, so I love you.
Thank
you. Know, Miss Cheryl, hey, beautiful.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Hey.
Heard that. Hey, love.
Tony, what's up, baby?
What's good, brother? How you feel, man?
Chi-Town in the building. Dollar Bill. We'll give a country about nothing.
Nothing.
That ain't true, because he paid my country. I had to come up there, so that ain't true. Miss Kia, what's up, sis?
Bro? What's going on, bro?
Boss lady. Boss lady, what's up? Mike Tyson. What's up, Mike Tyson? Oh, like a winterized Mike Tyson over there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Y'all know y'all the fucked up, and y'all let Mike start talking.
Here we go.
Hey, we was on Mike for 4 hours, goddamn it, 4.
Hey, y'all got him right now. Teddy Pendergrass, the Prime Minister of Propaganda. We here. Hollywood.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, Hollywood, you my bro, man. You know I love you, and Hollywood has blessed me with having the opportunity to come up to Charleston and host for the past 5 years. We've had an amazing time each and every year. I look forward to it. You know, my calendar is blocked off before he even called me about it. So I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? But this, you know, with Hollywood, bro, you know, it's family business. It's more than just business. It's family business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very blessed. I get to do what I love to do, man. There's no other job like mine in the world. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? So we just, you know, we look forward. Like I said, I'm on here with the fam. All people I work with, all people I do business with, all people I smoke with, drink with, fellowship with. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in a better business than this.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we got to give you some airtime, girl. We got to give you some airtime. What's going on?
So with that, before we go to Kia, Gus, what's your booth number, Gus? At
We're 2850.
2850.
Yep.
Yeah, you can find us between Padrone and Drew Estate. We're kind of
Oh, that's
Woo!
you with the
Prime real estate.
Good.
Yeah, prime real
Good.
estate.
On the west wing of the convention center.
That's the prime real estate.
That means you got to pass by either way.
Yeah.
You got to pass by either way.
Well, you can't miss it this
stuff.
year.
That's a
we
spot.
actually have a hanging banner, so now you can't miss this. We're trying
Right.
to
See it from a distance.
They in the gated community of the convention center.
What? What? Charlie Murphy.
Hey, Gus. I'm gonna be there Friday morning, like I told you the other day.
Yeah.
If you need some help setting up, I'm going to work.
I appreciate. I told Rick and
All
I
right.
talked this. I told him you offered. I appreciate that more than you know. I'll give you. I'll shoot you a text, let you
Okay.
know what's up. But yeah,
All right.
for sure, we'll be there.
All right.
And
Yeah,
Gus, I want to let you know. Hey, Gus, I want to let you know if you need some help on Friday, feel free to call Hollywood.
But look, hey, so King Hollywood, man, look here before I turn it around and give it to the
Miss Kia.
to the we got to get Miss Kia in there. Got to get Miss Kia in there. Got to get the Southern Queens in there representing. But I definitely after Kia just got to address Rick for a minute, and we're gonna go around and let everybody close it out. And King Hollywood, you take us home, man.
So I'm going home right now.
Not a
I'm ready.
homeborn service.
I'm ready. I'm gonna go right before y'all go. Y'all make me before y'all go. I can't go first.
What's up, Kia?
They're sending you virtual hugs, man. Sending you virtual
Amen.
hugs.
Amen.
Love you to life. You know how I feel about you.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna pray you through it. We're gonna pray you
Oh,
through it.
Most definitely. Looking
Yes,
forward.
sir. Yes, sir. So listen,
Sound like
man,
an
y'all.
evangelist.
So listen.
Evangelist Kia.
So let me piggyback off PCA real quick. We're gonna be
Yeah.
in booth 4155.
Outstanding.
We're gonna have some exclusive deals for you for that weekend. Actually, Kevin's already he left today. He's driving. I'm flying in on Thursday. Yeah, man. So we're looking forward. We're looking forward to seeing all our family. Stop by and see us. So back to
And he's driving today.
Yeah, he pulled out today. He had to stop in Daytona, pick up product, and heading on up the road, man.
My man.
Yeah.
Committed.
Yeah.
Committed.
I mean, I'm committed. But not me. I don't think that was a little too much to me. I'll book a flight. I'll see you on Thursday. So let's circle back to Charleston Smoke Out, man.
Yeah.
So last year actually was my first year going it. I'm gonna tell you, I hate that I missed the other previous years, because last year, I'm telling you, he puts on a show. And what I like most about it is you can be comfortable, meaning you ain't got to be suited and booted and with your heels, and you don't have to do all that. You can come comfortable. You can come in your slides. It's hot. Come comfortable. I also like the value of what you get, the pricing. I spoke to brother about that, man. It's important that those ticket prices are affordable so that you can spend your money shopping with the vendors that are coming in.
Right.
God, man, that's so important, because it's not easy. It does get costly. You got to buy a flight, you got to get your hotel. So that frees up some of your right. It frees up some of your expenditures so you can break bread with some of the vendors that are there.
Yeah.
And I enjoy, he tapped in on that Smokechella. I'm telling you, the band that he has performing is a good old time, a good old Southern Geechee time. It is a good time.
Hey, did you have some crabs last year? Did you get some of them blue crabs?
Yes, he pulls out a table. They got a whole fucking crab boil going on, man.
A whole what?
Lay that goddamn newspaper down on the table, pour them crabs and corn and potatoes and shit out there on that table, and just digging in there, man. So that's the reason why don't come all bougie and shit, because you got to get down through there. You got to get down there with them crabs and shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, let it roll, preach.
I didn't even think you had it in you, girl.
She got it in her.
She got it.
Don't come bougie with all that bougie shit, because you be about to get down through there. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to this year. The Southern Cigar Queens are hosting Boots and Dukes, baby. I saw my brother did a little caption that said the shorter the shorts, the higher the boots.
No, the higher the boots, shorter the dukes.
Shorter the dukes. There you go. There you go.
Put that on his shirt.
Baby.
Put that shit on his shirt.
Baby. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Me and my sisters, we're looking forward to it.
Oh, snap.
Having a really, really smoky good time, man. And it's really like a big family reunion. You see everybody that you rock with, man. You smoke, you fellowship, you eating good, and it really is like a big family reunion. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, what you waiting on?
Yeah.
What you waiting on? For people that are tapped in with us, make sure you get your tickets, man. And I saw Benita. She put a comment about the poker. I did get it. Sis brought it to Houston last week, 2 weeks ago, and gave it to me in Houston, and it is beautiful. So thank you, Queen, for that. That was so sweet, so sweet.
Yeah.
So I do have my poker. Thank you for that.
Let me tell you something, man. Benita T.
Applebaum.
Girl,
Benita Applebaum.
Benita Applebaum.
Let me tell you.
Keep it between the lines, sis. Keep it between the lines. We know you're out on the road. She's picking up her load right now.
She's listening. She is listening. She
so
came
sweet.
in right there, and she one of a kid. Really Cheryl, and I got to give them both props.
The team,
because let me tell you something.
Salt and pepper.
If you come for them, you coming for us.
Right.
And I'm
and you gonna get it.
I ain't say you coming for me. I ain't say you coming for Ted. You coming for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Stony might make 3 of us.
Yeah.
And that's some Moses slippers.
And I'm gonna tell you now, because we don't play about our sister.
No.
Right? We do not play. That's Kia Watts included.
As you should. Absolutely.
And so, we appreciate you, Benita. Drive safe, girl. Get home. You and baby girl.
Yes.
Got it on in. All right. Hey, look, that's our time. I'm gonna go around. Definitely wanted to, go around the room and let everybody close out. And so, Kia, why don't you start us off, girl? Close us out in your own fashion. Whatever you got to say, represent, whatever you're doing, what's going on, or Charleston Smoke Out.
I just said what I said. I just said everything I had to say.
Right.
And just make sure you get your tickets, man. Come out and vibe with us, man. Hollywood does ensure that you have a good old time, and it is definitely worth the trip. And again, and the culture too. So if you don't, if you're not gonna make it to all the events, you can break off and go experience the city of Charleston. It's a beautiful culture there, and I encourage everybody to come. That's it. I'm out. Appreciate the platform. Appreciate you sharing your platform.
Oh, absolutely. Our pleasure. Benita, I'm sorry, Cheryl, what you got, sis?
Hollywood. love you.
Go ahead.
You're here. I think the first time I met you was here in Orlando. And I've seen you travel and you go out and you support, and I just want to say personally, I appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate what you bring to the culture, and call a sister if you need.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheryl.
She ain't gonna give it up.
I know. Hey, Stoney, what's up, man?
It is.
Man, I just say this broadcast, like I said, just being around like family. Knowing all the people here, I'm looking forward to getting a chance to come down to Charleston. Like I said, the hospitality is off the charts. Like I say, my boy Hollywood, he does his thing down there. So I'm super excited about getting down there. Going to see you all down in PCA later on this week. So I'm excited about getting a chance to reconnect with you all again. But man, if y'all haven't got your tickets, check it out. CharlestonSmokeout.com. Get your tickets. It's an experience you do not want to miss. Trust me.
Well, you know what, Stoney, man. I definitely want you to hook up with Tim, man. The good brother, man. When you get down there on my behalf, if you want to set up, do the show, whatever you need, I'm gonna make sure you got it. Do it. And it's up to you, man. Or connect with my man, the cigarologist, man, and I represent. Definitely want to make it. I really wanted to get my RV on the road and bring it down, and but I'm deal with this and get this thing out the way and get back on track. On that note, man, Stone, what you got, Stoney?
You already hit me, so I guess down at the temp.
Well, you know what, Tim, man, you used to this, my brother. What you got?
Man, hey, just first of all, Chris, Marine, hey man, wish you all the best, man. I want you to get better. Definitely, I'll be giving you a call tomorrow. I know you probably be around your phone, but I'm giving you a call tomorrow. So if you see it, then I'll see you in text message, whatever it can be. But I gotta say, this is the third year for me to attending Charleston Smoke Out. This will be my first year as an ambassador. As Kia mentioned earlier, man, Charleston Smoke Out is different. I mean, you have a great time. You're going to, it's a time that Cat Hollywood put on the show. That Cat Hollywood put on the show, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, being part of it in this capacity as an ambassador. We're a couple weeks away. Hey, I'm ready. I mean, I know y'all see my post. I ain't got no fan, but I got an old white towel, hat, and some boots, so I'm ready. So man, so you gonna see me. You gonna see me, but I'm gonna try to get a little podcasting in. When I got time or whatnot. But again, man, definitely looking forward to the experience and hope to see everybody there. But like I said, man, Chris, I'm praying for you, brother, and I'll be giving you a call tomorrow. And again, like I always say, hey, Smoking Jacket broadcast, hey. Y'all lit. I seen the intro early. Y'all lit. Y'all lit. Hey, you got me on my tippy toes. You got me on my tippy toes now. Yeah. I see you, man. I see you.
He paid a pretty penny for that.
You the reason I got to up my game. All right, I would let you know. All right, because you hey, bro, you got all the tools. You got it right there.
Yeah,
bro. And I appreciate you. Ain't no hate, ain't no jealousy. It's nothing but love. Because you know what? I'm up for the challenge, man. But you know what? We're gonna collaborate more together for sure.
Most definitely.
All right. Hey, Gus, what's up, man?
Well, I'm gonna. My last words are gonna be, back to what Hollywood said earlier. Not everybody can be a VIP, but what I will say, and I recognize, and I know Rick recognizes that. We have a unique opportunity and appreciate that opportunity to be invited and to be a part of the Charleston Smoke Out. I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody really really, I'm coming away from this feeling like I've known you all for years. And I'm definitely going to give you a shout out, Cheryl, if next time I'm down in Orlando.
Please do.
And again, just Hollywood, thank you so much for the opportunity. We really appreciate it. Like I said, each day, every second, we feel like, our relationship is growing, and I think we're all doing some great things. And what makes it special is we're doing it together. So thank you all very much.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. Hey, Cigar Mike, what's up, man?
He cruising on down the road.
Once again, man, shout out to my young bro, Hollywood, for doing this thing. Looking forward to being, they've adopted me. So what we say, Hollywood, what's up with the Chuck? That's right. This is a full support of Charleston Smoke Out, man.
Definitely.
I got one last thing.
Oh no, I got.
You don't even want to be on social media for the next 14 days because we make a movie down there.
My one last thing I got to give a shout out to the Red Cup crew, man. Hey, gotta give a shout out to the Red Cup crew, man. My Red Cup family, man. Shout out to the Red Cup crew.
Red Cup was good, y'all.
Cups up.
What's up, Stephanie?
All day long.
Hey.
All day long.
Hey, and shout out to Chris. I see everybody representing. We got quite a few of the representing Chris hats, man. I see you do your thing. Shout out to my man Chris. Oh, we're gonna check you down there in Charleston again.
Yeah, he's running about 40% up in there.
Oh yeah,
That's right. That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
look, the Cole
Shout out to Mama Chris too. Mama Chris be back there holding it down.
Right.
Absolutely. He's the glue.
Yeah. Well, look here. Let me get me and my man Chester, and then we're gonna turn it over to Mr. Hollywood himself. Let us close it up.
Mine real quick.
Yes, sir.
Don't count us out yet. Charleston is a short ride.
Right.
Let's do it.
Everybody not coming to camp.
Let's go.
Right.
Don't count us out.
Yeah.
When we get off this broadcast, we're gonna have a conversation because I don't know if I can miss this one.
Let's go.
Yeah, I gotta see this in person. I don't want to see no more videos like I did last year when I missed Chicago. I don't want to see how they say not near one,
Not near another
video, and I'm not in them. But hey, shout out to all of y'all, man. That's doing a hell of a job. I like everything that was said today, man. You guys are a great team, and that says a lot about what people should be experiencing at that event. And I'm looking forward to it. So again, I'm gonna talk to my man, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
You know what? And that works for me.
See, look.
Yeah. And look, I'm gonna live his life till the good Lord let me
Till
down.
the wheels fall off, goddamn.
And if he gone, I ain't letting him come by himself now.
Here we go.
I just know I couldn't come by myself.
There it is.
So we're gonna make that happen. But look, I just gotta say, Kid Watts, appreciate all that you and the crew, the young ladies, the Southern Queens are doing. In the industry, definitely some stellar things. Cigarologist, man, look, hey,
top notch.
Had this broadcast, started it, this year 5 now, and man, but I got respect and mad respect for what you're doing and learning off of you, bro. And I appreciate it. Cigar Mike, man. Hey, look, nobody do it better, bro.
Legend.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, sir. You definitely have become and have attained that title, legend, living legend, the GOAT at this point right now, because ain't nobody doing it like you. So appreciate you. And excuse me. And to Cheryl, hey, you and Vanita, definitely have created and carved a niche in this industry by being everywhere, being at the right places at the right time.
Everywhere.
Hey, Gus, man, West Tampa. Definitely, man. You know what?
Ooh.
Just like we did with Dr. Rodriguez, man, it is noteworthy to have you, exclusively. We ain't that kind of podcast. We ain't no big thing, But man, we all about this cigar education, man. I love the way you speak. I love the way you represent the industry. So, man, if at any time if I can connect with Hollywood, get your number to get you on the show, to represent, West Tampa, the brands and what it's about. I'm hoping and I'm praying that, Hollywood, come through West Tampa, get his own cigar line out at some point or another. And, that it comes to fruition. Starty, man, the only thing, I got to say, man, we looking forward to Chicago Cigar Week. And definitely, man, look.
What?
That's right. I'm getting on that plane, baby.
Stupid. It's about to be real stupid.
What?
No doubt.
They say this is a big rich town. Yeah.
And so shout out to that, man. Enough love to go around in this room. That's already been, communicated. And, I appreciate everybody that's been on this podcast, broadcast, and supported it over the years. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna turn it over to my man Hollywood.
Hollywood swinging
and take us home.
Before you do that, Hollywood, we have a brother that we gotta give our condolences on behalf of the team. Mike knows Rick. His daughter is a part of our herb community here. She's a part of my herb circle here in Orlando. Connie, we love you. I know you're up in Atlanta right now, getting prepared for the homegoing for your father. Just want to know that you're in our thoughts and you're in our prayers.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Amen. Cigar Mike,
Hollywood is on you, bro.
Cigar Mike, you have something to say?
I think Mike is at his event.
Rick Davis was one of the founders of Atlanta's first all-black cigar association, the Metro Atlanta Cigar Society. And since then, he's been a help and assistance to everything and everybody that's going on. He's kept a fire under my ass. He's the one that introduced me to Izzy with U.S. States, and he will be greatly missed. So we're doing something for him tomorrow at Goodfellows at 7 o'clock. So for anybody that's around, please come by. We're doing kind of a memorial final smoke for Rick Davis. And also, shout out to his daughter. I had the pleasure of meeting her a time or two, and I hope she's able to come by as well and just see the love that the cigar community has for her father. We're not even going to say had. We still love him. And for you, Hollywood, make sure these people understand when it says till Monday, don't leave Monday.
Sleep on Tuesday.
If you leave on Monday, you're going to miss something. I'm telling you now.
All right. Hollywood.
All right.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody around the world. King Hollywood here. And I just want to, I wrote a little list because I don't want to forget nobody, and I'm going to keep some things general. Want to thank you, Smoking Jacket Lounge. I want to thank you guys first for this platform. Tim, cigarologist, all of the ambassadors for Charleston Smoke Out, those that are running the vendors, that's running the sponsorship, that's taking tickets and taking money and all this kind of stuff. I want to thank all you guys right now, all the brands that are involved, on here right now, Conscious Cigars, West Tampa Tobacco, and everybody else. I'm just wanted to name those two that's on here right now, and everybody else that's watching that are brands that are involved with Charleston Smoke Out. I want to thank you right now. My host, Cigar Mike, the host with the most, all the vendors that's going to be involved with Charleston Smoke Out, including my the sound company, not my sound company, but the sound company I've been dealing with since I've been doing gospel all the way up until now. The state-of-the-art stage, state-of-the-art sound, lighting, security that's going to be there, the city of North Charleston, support of the mayor of city of North Charleston, and everybody that's going to PCA. All right. So when you see me this weekend, stop by. I ain't got my bunkie on my shoulders. I like talking to everybody. All right. Some people get the thought of, oh, he might be stuck up. Nah, I'm just focused. All right. I'm just focused. Thanking everybody. All right. Right now, praying for my brother that's going through what he's going through right now. We want to we want to lift him up in prayer. So everybody, make sure that we say a prayer for our brother to get through what he's going through right now.
Appreciate that, man.
Going through this week, this whole weekend, coming up in about 2 weeks at Charleston Smoke Out. I'm gonna ask everybody to pray for me too, because this is not a small operation. Right?
Absolutely.
This is a lot of thought. This is a lot of work. My ambassadors, and I don't know how they feel about me, but I drill a lot of stuff in our group me about what's going on, what their role is, what my role is. There's nothing that I will ask them to do that I won't do. All right. So when Stoney speak about hospitality for Charleston, shout out to GTG Charleston chapter. They also help. You know, they are around making sure that everybody is being handled right, making sure that the customer service is right. But going into a closing, I want to thank everybody that has supported Charleston Smoke Out, that have supported Lux Cigar Lounge, and we are in business together. One person said that's on this Zoom or this StreamYard or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, it feels like family. Now we are family because everybody that's on here is genuine. All right, it's genuine support, it's genuine appreciation, it's genuine fellowship. It's second to none. So, Chris, we talked. You know, we were talking about Tim and the Cigarologist podcast.
Yeah,
bro,
man.
Tim, you doing the motherfucking thing, bro. All right.
Appreciate it, bro.
Like again, you know, Chris said he got to step his game up. You see that video? That's inspiration of you. All right. And
Appreciate it, bro.
And this is the thing. Ain't no competition.
Nah,
how we can help each other grow. All right?
Exactly.
How we can help each other grow. Kia said it. I mean, she said it real good. Coming to Charleston Smoke Out, you can relax. All right. You ain't got and listen, I like putting on nice shit. All right. I like putting on some real nice shit. But it is time to relax. It is time to fellowship. It's time to meet somebody new. It's time to meet the brand owner or the rep or the cigar lounge owner or a mobile cigar lounge owner. Somebody wants something. All right. Somebody needs something. They want. Some folks are coming to get away. We don't know what they're getting away from.
And, yes,
we are providing that atmosphere for a good time, a relaxed time. And when you say, well, when we got to wait all the way to next year to this again, yeah, but it is worth it. Sweat equity is in Charleston Smoke Out. Sleepless nights is in Charleston Smoke Out. Away from your family is Charleston Smoke Out. All right, for you to have a good time for 5 days. And some folks don't want to leave. Some folks ain't want to go to work on Tuesday. They probably done cough and talk about they done took a COVID test. All right. My brother
we're going to Charleston Smoke Out.
That's no alcohol.
To my brother
See?
To my brother Stoney.
See?
Hey, bro. In Chicago, you're doing the thing in Chicago, man. I watch all the press.
Where you at?
Everything is looking good. I'm excited about being there. Like I said, I've never been to Chicago, and I'm coming to Chicago for Chicago Cigar Week. All right. Charleston Smoke Out, www.charlestonsmokeout.com is where you can get your tickets. If you didn't get your tickets, you had a lot of chances to get pre-sale tickets, $50 off, discounted, a 15% discount, and now we are in regular price for Charleston Smoke Out. It is worth your time. It is worth your money. It is worth the experience. All right.
Absolutely.
So that's what I got. I'm praying for you guys. You guys pray for me. And,
Absolutely.
I love this team. I love this. This has been a really good podcast. I love it.
Man, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, bro. Looking forward to it.
y'all do me a favor. Do the right thing, man. We as a people, we wait till the last minute. Do something. And boy, this dude here, man. Look, he right there. We wait till the last minute to do something, okay? And you know, the only way that anybody can properly get their numbers correct and what they need to do and how they need to plan, you need to get your tickets, you know, and don't be late to the party, man. You know, and the reason why we don't get things done the way we need to get done because we want to wait so late to do things and figure out what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, there's planning involved, there's other things involved, and getting things together, you know, so that you can have a good time. So if you know, don't get on the fence, man. Get off the fence. You know, it's the same with Chicago Cigar Week, man. You know, you haven't got get your ticket because the only way we plan on how and what events to do and what things that we need, you know, deposits on and do what we need to do, it's by our ticket sales. You know, don't wait till the last minute. You know, do the right thing. I guarantee you, if Beyonce or whoever, Jay-Z, whatever, who was coming into town, you advance sales and your tickets you get because you don't want to miss it. Don't miss it. Support your people. Do the right thing. All right.
There it is. Love. There it is.
Hey, look, that's our show. We appreciate you. You know, deuces. We'll see you on the 4th Tuesday of this month. Peace. We Rick James.
James, bitch.
All right, y'all.